Individual functional strategies. Some are look at as a functional strategy that we have marketing for all the products. One marketing unit by that's all the products, one operations unit, all the products, one sales that's a products. But if you look at places like Nestle, you have teams for each of the products. So what makes centralization?
The problem with GM's decentralization policy was that they have divided all the business into units. And they were operating independently of each other. They were not, and they were not even, their products are not linked by any information system. So it created, even though in those days it created a possibility that they are valid for them.
So they were not linked. So what does it imply?
It made their processes slow.
Information sharing.
Sharing was not there.
That's all ended there. That's all. So go back and start the whole point. So those who live here can hear you.
So GM is intensively moving internet technology now.
No, go back and see.
Among the
start from why does it centralization work?
I said the centralization was not working for GM because of lack of information sharing.
Mention something for who are not sharing information. That's independent units.
As I was talking, my thoughts are being distorted. So they were working as independent business units without sharing information.
And that is what sometimes it makes centralization not work. So it's okay.
Because of the
Are you the same group? This is okay.
Is that all of us? No, it's okay.
No. You get 6.5. Oh, no. I'll give you 6.5. I always say that where so these guys were that's the 6. Yes. There is still much to be done to buy power on stars. The structure of the firm has the different managers. They are not ready. They are not ready. Let's speak out.
The organizational company that influence to introduce the IT into their business model. And one of the things that GM wanted to do was become a faster organization. And they needed to be more responsive to customers. They also wanted to generate some kind of revenue from the IT activities that they will use to introducing all their big. And so that is where we see them introducing the OnStar.
And what is OnStar?
The OnStar was a subsidiary. Okay. And what it does is it gave the business that provided more features. Okay, they added more features, different tracking, and other features to the car that they were using, which previously they were not doing.
Yes, and what is it about the OnStar? When they introduced it, what happened?
I think that I can help.
Are you helping?
Yes.
Okay.
I think the amount of money that people had to pay for it,
Subscription fees.
subscription was so much. So after the test period, they did not come back to subscribe.
Afterwards, I know it's going on. Okay, let's give it for you. No, after a year.
Yeah, they didn't renew the subscription.
And what has? But then what happened again? Yes.
Yes. It was noted that to some extent it didn't solve the problem because some customers were still walking away with in terms of payments or what have you. So it didn't solve the problem.
Yes, but customers complain. It didn't solve the problem, but there's something that happened. Okay, I don't think you can capture it here because some of you didn't go online to read more. This same OnStar project that initially had a very poor reception with customers was still used by GM, and later on became a standard that other firms are now adopting to provide in their cars. The same project that they began, people could complain about it, but GM didn't withdraw the product. They rather listen to the customers and try as much as possible to keep on innovating the product. Now, OnStar is one of their flagship products that comes with all the cars. Quite a number of firms are now buying a kind of into the franchise to also have it in their cars, even though they're not GM cars. The whole idea is that OnStar helps you to be able to track your car when it's towing. It also gives you internet service on your dashboard and also gives you other concierge services. You also to be able to book restaurants and hotels in your neighborhood. Now, what GM did was a strategic plan that was not just for the state and for the present generation at that time, but they saw into the future. Because if you realize what was happening in terms of the internet world, convergence of technologies, we were going to go there, where a time will come where cars will need geographic information system or all these kind of global position systems. Hence, GM didn't kill the product. Now the key lesson that we learned there is, you can be a firm, you can introduce a product into the market. The consumers may reject the product at that time. They may even think about the fact that it is not now. But it is not always, somebody pointed something that sometimes marketers, we are forced to create the need. You don't wait till the need to always be there and be identified. You create a need and let people realize the need is. Sometimes it may be for a niche group as of now, but it becomes something which will become for a long term, a bigger thing that everybody goes for. If you think about some firms like ZipNet, when they began giving high premium wireless services, at that time only few people and experts could buy it. But today, wireless services is what we are all talking about. Everybody is putting a dongle in their pocket, carrying 3 or 4 like mobile phones. They're trying to just recharge and always using different types. So, as a firm, do not be afraid to introduce new products